Well, Cape Town University, or Peninsula University students are now threatening to go on strike as well, very much like we'd seen over in Wits. It seems the main concern for them, though, is around student accommodation. Speaking to our reporter Heidi Giokos, the Student Representative Council, the SRC, saying they have proof that students are sleeping in the corridors. On the other side of this story, the university has come out to deny this. So what exactly is going on at the campus? Here's Heidi Giokos.
Universities across the country have been gripped by protest action in recent weeks. And in the Western Cape, students at the Cape Peninsula University of Technology are threatening a shutdown if their demands aren't met. The university's SRC says student accommodation is their biggest challenge, but the Deputy Vice-Chancellor insists the situation is under control.
Those would constitute mainly the returning students. And these are students who might be academically excluded or financially excluded or whatever the case may be. So they are aware of their situation. But we are really prioritizing the first entering students who are our first years because we realize that this is a case of students who really, because some of them come from far away in the country and so on, who need assistance.
So are they still sleeping in corridors?
Well, I would not be too sure at this point in time. There may be some who are still, but not corridors, please. We do have rooms where they are accommodated. Obviously, it's not the best arrangement.
The SRC has accused the university of underplaying the situation.
No, that's not true. The situation is not under control. We are still having a lot of students who are not accommodated, so we can't just say the situation is under control. It's not under control. We are still having a lot of students who are actually at the student center and the sports hall.
The Deputy Higher Education Minister, Buti Manamela, says university management must engage with the students to plot a way forward.
I also want to use this opportunity to call on, firstly, our university managers, vice-chancellors in particular, and university councils, to engage with the student leadership, to give student leadership an ear, but also to contribute towards finding solutions. And I know that many of them have been doing that. Of course, we have 26 universities, 23 of those have commenced with learning and teaching quite peacefully. It doesn't mean that there are no issues, but it means that both students and management in those institutions have found ways in which they can resolve this crisis. But secondly, I also want to call on the student leadership that let's find also constructive ways within which we can resolve some of these challenges. Yes, protest is allowed, protest is their right, and we cannot shut them from protesting. But I think we have to respect property of universities.
eNCA tried to access the areas where it's believed students are sleeping, but were denied entry. Heidi Giokos in Cape Town.